Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Mike Taylor. I'm an online entrepreneur. Been doing it for several years. If you've been following my Facebook page or my YouTube channel, well, this is a new YouTube channel I got here. But if you've been following me on Facebook, you'll know that I've been working online for several years. I help a lot of people make money from home. And if you're looking for something that's going to pay you on a daily basis, then you want to watch the rest of this video. And if you like what you see, you want to contact me so I can help you start making money. With that being said, in this particular video, I actually want to go over 5 reasons to join my business. Now, I'm going to just briefly go over what the table of contents are, and then as we go through the video, I will elaborate on each one of these 5 things individually. So first thing is this business provides training. The second thing is this business has daily pay. You don't have to wait to get paid. This business also doesn't have any type of overhead or monthly fees that you have to keep up with to maintain the business. Once you join, it's your business for life to continuously make money from. This business is very easy to do, number 4. So if you're a newbie or you've had trouble in the past with certain businesses, you might want to try this out because this is very cut and dry. Last and not least, you get to work your own hours. You get to be your own boss, and nothing is more important than freedom. So with that being said, before I get into elaborating on these 5 things, let's get into what exactly do I do to earn money. Because before I tell you the 5 reasons to join, let's talk about the actual program and how does it work. Well, the company I work for is called Superior Freebies. And basically this company is looking for people to test products. The pay is instantly, and it's real simple. You test products from well-known companies, you refer others to do the same, and you get paid daily between $33 and $182 per referral. For examples of some of the companies we work with, you see we work with Discover, Walmart, Netflix, Cyrus Radio, DirecTV, the Waldo app, GoDaddy, Colgate, LifeLock, Experian, Hulu, DealDash, FanDuel, Fat Cow. It is literally about maybe another 200 some odd companies we work with. Those are just examples. Now, I know what you're going to wonder is when I show you the compensation plan, one of the things you're going to notice is that it's very, very low cost to get started, but the commission is very, very high. And you're probably going to wonder, how in the world can these companies afford you to pay way more, for a referral than what they pay to join? Well, this is how. Every company has an advertising budget. They can spend their money on like traditional advertising if they wanted to, but that particular form of advertising is not effective as it used to be, like TV commercials and stuff. So what they'd rather do is pay an affiliate like me or you to advertise or promote their products and services online because they know that's where everyone is at. However, we don't have the audience that a TV commercial would have, so they're not going to pay us just to be posting ads. What they actually pay us for is to get people to try or test their products. Basically get a trial membership of their products, and even if the person doesn't keep the product or service, they still pay you a commission for the referral, and that person is now allowed to refer other people and make money regardless if they keep the product or not. The reason why they do that is because even if you don't keep the product, you'll still keep referring people because you want to make money, which is going to give that company the exposure just like a TV commercial, but it's much cheaper, but it's also a way for us to get paid daily from home. I hope that makes a lot of sense. So let me give you an example of how this works. So now, like I said, we work with a lot of companies, so you don't have to necessarily try these 2 products, but here's an example how you can start for $9, but you can make $33 per referral. All you do is go, I will give you my link, you'll register, and you'll see the products. I will have you to try LifeLock for $9 and eVoice for free. When you try these 2 products, you'll get your own referral link. When you refer other people, even though they'll do the same thing you did, which is try those 2 products for $9, you'll get a $33.75 commission. And you can see the income potential in doing that. If you could get 2 people to spend $9 a day, then you can make $67.50 a day, which is almost $500 a week. If you can get 3 people a day, that's $100, a day that you can make. So you see the income potential in the picture right here. If you want to pause it to analyze it, you can. So here goes proof. The company actually does pay $33.75. We're not making up numbers here or anything like that. However, if you're one of those people like me, if there's an opportunity to earn more money, then of course, hey, I'm gonna try to earn more money. I'll give you an example. Well, if you want to make, say, $100 a referral instead of just $33 a referral, then all you have to do is try the same two products that we already talked about, and then just try one extra product, which literally takes 5 minutes of your time. However, because you're going to be making more, of course, you'll spend more, meaning you will spend $53 one time, no monthly fees or anything like that. But each person you refer, you'll be able to make $101 a referral. One cool thing about it is, even if you join at the $53 level and you refer other people, if they don't have $53, you'll still be able to earn on the lower level. So you get to earn up to the level that you're on. So using this example, if you just got one person a day, there's still $100 a day. If you got two people a day, there's $202.50. When I show you my proof, you'll see I got a whole bunch of $202 days. You can make $300-400 a day. The most I ever made in a day, to be honest, was like 600 some odd dollars. Like I think it was 627 or something like that. That was the most I ever made in a day. I've had a lot of $400 days. Making 200 a day is very normal. On the average, probably make $100-200 every single day. So you can definitely make money with this opportunity. Here goes more proof that the company actually does pay. So with that being said, there's actually more than just those two levels. You can join at any level and you can upgrade anytime. Also, whatever level you join at, you can earn up to that level. So let's just say hypothetically, I wanted to join at the $62 level where I can make up to $128 a referral. I will still be able to earn 101, 87, 60, and 33 if people choose those levels. So that's the cool part about this particular program. And just to show you proof that the company actually pays 128, there goes an example. The company really does pay 182. There is an example. So if you're looking for some extra cash in your PayPal account, I think this opportunity is going to be for you, because you can actually start this business today and you can get paid today. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. When I first started, I had somebody to do this yesterday, and it was smart. They signed up for the $53 and tried the products, and they got their website. And then their cousin, who stays across town, who was also interested, they got them to do it. Boom, made $100. They went and posted proof online of their earnings. People started asking them for info. They signed up 2 more people and made $300 in one day. So I know that is possible if you apply yourself. So especially because I got stuff in my training that kind of fast tracks everything, which I'll get to in a second. So if you can copy and paste and follow directions, you can easily make $100 a day. So here goes some more proof, from the company, just to let you know they actually do pay, So you can definitely make money with this opportunity. So now let's get to my main subject of the video, which is 5 reasons that you should join this business. Well, the first reason is training is provided. Like, I've joined a lot of businesses in my time working online. And one trend I've noticed, and that's why I did this, to make myself stand out. Well, also me, I like to make sure people, know what to do, and I don't want to have to answer 1,000 questions if I don't have to. So that's why I make the training videos and show people what to do. So if somebody got a question, I got somewhere I can point to where they can get that information and get it in the right way. So I noticed that people online, for whatever reason, they'll sign you up for a business and they'll tell you how much money you can make, but they don't tell you, how you can actually get paid. Like, how do you advertise this? Like, where are you getting these ads from? Where are you posting? Where are you getting these leads from? What are you saying to these people after they ask you for info? What video are you using? People are not providing you with that. They just said, hey, you can make this for signing up. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? And how you going to make money like that? That's impossible. Like, if you don't learn, how can you earn? So, question: have you personally ever signed up with a business but the person didn't show you exactly how to make money with it? Well, if you're looking for somebody to actually show you step by step what you need to do to get paid after you join, especially if you done spent your money and everything, I'm the guy. Reach out to me. I actually got a members only training site I created just for my team. And I actually give you a daily routine. I give you a fast start. I give you a fast start thing where something that you can kind of plug into and start getting results right away. But then I also give you my actual full suite of, uh, what's the word for it? My full suite. I can't even get my words together, y'all. I'm sorry. This is a live video, so I'm not going to start it over. But just my full suite of how I do what I do. You know, I just got a routine. I follow it blindly every day. It works. And I show you what to do. That way you can duplicate some of it or all of it. And the training that I teach, see what's so cool about my training is it don't just work for this business. Like once you learn it, you know how to advertise and stuff, man, you can apply this stuff to any business and make money. Just plug right in and like it'll change your life because nothing is more secure than knowing that, hey, as long as I got a phone and internet, then I can always make money regardless if I'm working a job or not. Like that's powerful to have. So it is worth learning. The second thing about this business is it pays daily. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever signed up for a business, but when you tried to cash out, it took forever to get paid, or maybe you didn't even get paid at all? I'm pretty sure some of you guys have been through that. You know I have with different businesses in the past. That's why me personally, I prefer stuff that pay me the same day. So that way, not saying I'm looking to get screwed because I don't believe in putting negative energy. However, if I am going to get screwed, I would rather find out that day. So that way I don't have to keep working. I've been in situations where I've worked businesses and they told me I would get paid at the end of the month. And then like literally, like I give you guys a short story. And just to kind of tell you some of the pitfalls that you can possibly go through, you know, just trying to be an online entrepreneur. Back in 2016, uh, I was doing this thing with a thing called Max Bounty, and I was doing a couple other CPA companies. And I'll be honest, I wasn't doing the business the way that they wanted me to do it. But I was still spending money to make money, and I had been getting away with it so long. I wasn't doing anything illegal, but it still wasn't what they. I wasn't getting the traffic the way they wanted me to get the traffic. So, long story short, I was using this money to pay my bills, and these people owed me like $4,000, and I had been making $2,000 or $3,000 every month, and like literally, I had spent all my money thinking that I'm about to get four grand the next morning. Woke up the next morning, and they told me my account had been disabled, and pretty much screw you. You know what I'm saying? And it like literally uh turned my life around because like it was like the hardest call I ever had to make. Like imagine being behind on your rent already because you've been playing around because you think you got money just coming in like that. You're not being responsible. And then all of a sudden, your parents who've been telling you over and over again, you need to get a real job. You don't need to be doing this. And you've been trying to prove them wrong. Now you got to call them and like say, hey, I can't pay my rent. That's like $900. You know what I'm saying? I need you to help me pay my $900 rent. Well, of course, they didn't pay my $900 rent. And I ended up losing my apartment. You know what I'm saying? I had to pretty much start over. So my point in bringing that up is when you're dealing with online stuff, getting paid, the sooner you get paid, the better. Like with these companies, like, and I'm not saying anything negative about my particular company. And the reason I say that, and you can look me up. I've been working with this company since 2012, and since like what 7 years now, it's never not one day I didn't get paid. Never had that problem. It ain't never been 2 days. It ain't never been 3 days. Every time I submitted my order, I always got paid the same day. Or if it was late at night, I got paid the very next morning. So that's cool about this company. So the third thing, this company don't have any monthly fees, like none whatsoever. So once you join, you don't have to pay anything else to keep making money. So like, have you ever signed up for a business, but before you can even really just figure the business out, you couldn't keep up or you didn't want to keep paying the monthly payment. So you never really knew how good you maybe could have been with that business because you didn't want to keep paying for it to find out. Like that happens a lot of times. Like I give you another quick story. When I first started, like originally in 2012, I really just did this on the side because I actually had two jobs. And towards the end of those, it took like 9 months for me to lose both of those jobs. But 9 months later, I ended up losing both of those jobs. Well, when I lost both of those jobs, and I was trying to figure out, what the heck I'm gonna do to make some money because I needed some money right away. It was cool that I still had this business because if I had to pay something monthly for it, I don't think I would have kept paying it while I was working those two jobs because I didn't have the time to invest. But when I lost both of those jobs and the business was still there because I had already invested in it, then guess what? I didn't have to reinvest in it. I was able just to pick the ball up and just start getting paid daily. So like I always tell people, even if you don't use this business every single day of your life, or whatever, it's good to have. And it's just a good security blanket to know that, hey, even if I don't use this every day, since I got my link, it's anytime I need some daily cash for whatever reason, I can always tap into this. You see what I'm saying? And one thing I like about this business, you can make it what you want, which you will soon learn, by, just being around me and looking at my training and how I got things set up. Like you can make it a part-time income, but like you can literally make full-time money with this. I've been doing it for several years and all you got to do is just put the work in and it's not hard work at all. Number 4, this business is easy to do. It's easy to explain. It's real simple. People sign up for the products. They get their referral link. They refer others to do the same. They get paid. That's simple. You can't get more cut and dry than that. So like, have you ever signed up for a business but it was just simply too difficult to explain to other people or for other people to set up? Sometimes you run into that. You might be good at recruiting people, but then once the person comes, they don't like what you got to say or they can't really get a full understanding of how everything works. So that people don't want to do anything that they're confused about. Same thing with setting up. One thing about this site, you register, you try the products, it's cut and dry. The 5th reason, you get to work your own hours. You get to be your own boss. And freedom, like I said before, that's priceless. Like, have you ever signed up for a business, but let's just say you only could submit accounts during a certain time of day or night. But you be working all the time or your schedule just won't allow you to really, do it when they allow you to submit accounts or whatever. Well, one thing about this business, open 24/7, 7 days a week. Christmas, holidays, it don't matter. Your birthday, your anniversary, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, it doesn't matter. Like I remember about 2 Christmas ago, I made like $350 on Christmas and got paid on Christmas. They're always available. They're always spitting out the payouts. There's no hold up. So with that being said, regardless of what your schedule is, like I remember at one point in time, my thing used to be to work overnight. Like I used to, I had stuff going on during the day. So at night, maybe like about 12, I'm sorry about that, about 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, I will put out ads and interact with people. And I know you probably think like, man, nobody's signing up at that time of night. Well, I got news for you, especially like women that have children and stuff like that. A lot of times they're up, midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, surfing the internet, the kids are asleep and they're looking to get into something. It's quiet. They can actually concentrate. The kids ain't yelling and stuff and they can sign up for stuff. And you'll be surprised on the type of money that you can make in the middle of the freaking night on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised. Like I've had some days where like I've literally made a couple $100s between like, 12 o'clock at night and 4 or 5 in the morning to the point where when I woke up the next day, I was way ahead. I'm already $200 up, so whatever I make the rest of the day is all gravy. So that's just how it goes. So my thing is, and this is just my opinion, I feel like a job is just over broke and there's a better way and I can show you how. And when I say job, I'm not talking about a career because anybody that has a career, when you're making 6 figures or you're making, 3, 4, 5 times what you need to survive, that's a good job. I can't really knock that. What I'm talking about is more based on what I've experienced and what I see more people often than not experiencing, which is these, excuse my language, these bum jobs, like these dead end jobs that don't really want to pay us, don't respect you, want to underpay you and, just really work the heck out of you, but you're not really getting nothing but the opportunity to pay your bills and come back to work. It's not really enough to do anything with it. And if you ever lose that job, like you'll be set back like 3 months. And what I mean by that is this, because I used to go through this all the time before I started working from home. I get a job, everything going great for a couple years. Then all of a sudden, something happens and you know they either want to let you go or change your hours or whatever. So let's just say hypothetically, you working, but you really living like week to week, check to check, month to month. Well, as soon as you lose that job, this is what happens. If you lose that job, then unless you got some money saved up, which is very hard to do when you live in month to month, then it's going to take you multiple weeks before you find another job, unless you got something lined up. Well, in the meantime, your bills don't stop coming, which means you're probably going to reach out to family and friends. You might even have to go try to get a loan real quick, just to try to keep your head above water so you don't get too far behind. Well, guess what? Now you done finally got another job. Probably pay a little bit less than what you was making this at the other job. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't use the other job for a recommendation for whatever reason, possibly. Now, when you get the new job, now you got to wait another 2-3 more weeks to get paid. By that time, you owe so many people and your bills packed up a little bit that you just spend the next 3 months trying to pay everybody back and keep your bills afloat before you actually get to a point where you're not stressed out every freaking week about money. Trust me, and give me a like on this video if you ever been through that, because I've been through it, and that's why I do what I do. I'm speaking from the heart. This is why I do what I do, because this helps me avoid that. I can get paid every day. I can control my life. Can't nobody fire me or hire me. I can do my thing, and that's what I'm trying to teach you guys how to do. So let's just say you got one of these type of jobs that I'm talking about, where say you're making $12 an hour, and in some states, I'm being modest, especially if you're down south. So if you're making $12 an hour and you working 40 hours a week, well, it's $1,900 every 2 weeks. However, after taxes, and if you got one of them jobs where they try to get you on the 401k and insurance, it's going to be less than that. But just say after taxes, there's $1,400 and $50 every 2 weeks, right? And I take that back every month. God damn. Excuse my line. It sure is every month. Man, that ain't no money, bro. And I be making that sometime in 10 days. Like, my gosh. But anyway, so, well, if you got rent, that's $600, right? Well, if you got a car note, that's $250. Well, that didn't even include this in the picture, but if you got a car, not only do you got to pay for the car, but unless you want to get tickets every other day, you're going to need insurance. You also going to need to, keep maintenance on the car, keep the oil change if something breaks down. You also got to put gas in the car. Like that's what I always be tripping. Like people like, I don't want to pay to work. I don't want to pay to work. I'm like, man, if somebody told me I could pay one time to work and then stay at home, I'd rather do that than pay gas to go to work every day. Like what? Like where's the logic in that? Especially when in this case, you're getting a business, meaning nobody's going to fire you or take your income away from you. Whereas there, you might put all that gas in there and you just keep on paying your rent every month. And that's all you're going to get out of it. And then when they're done with you, they just leave you high and dry to go find something else. You can't build nothing like that. But anyway, phone, $80 a month. Cable, utilities, and that's very generous. $200 a month. Miscellaneous stuff, another $250. That leaves you what, $70 a month? Damn near $35 bi-weekly. I'm sure at least an extra $500 a month will help you out. And you want to know what's funny about this picture? This says nothing about children. Like for real, like I spend more money than this on my child every month. Like, my gosh, like, come on, when you think about this, like, how are people making it with these little bitty jobs? And I'm just going to take it a step farther. I'm preaching today. This is how the government controls everybody. I'm just going to be honest with you. They give you a low-paying job. So then now you got to come ask them for assistance. When you come ask them for assistance, now they want to tell you where you can stay at. So now they tell you where you stay at. You get so used to getting a little free money that you don't want to give it up. So now your ambition is low. You don't even want to be successful. I got a friend like that. He gets about $800 every month for free from the government. I forgot for why. I think he a little off. But anyway, I showed him how much I was making with this, and he want to make the money, but he's scared because he like, man, they found out I'm making money, they gonna take my check every month. But I'm like, dude, you like 40 years old, staying with your mama, you still be broke, you know what I'm saying, every month because the money they're giving you ain't enough. Like, where's your ambition at? When are you ever gonna be like, I'm gonna stop letting this stuff hold me back, and I'm gonna create something for myself? Like, that's just my opinion. So, but to each his own. But one thing I do know about it is you can't make excuses and make money. Like, they don't go together. Like, you have to make a decision. You're either gonna make excuses and be broke and just be like, forget it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna take the L, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Or you're gonna say, forget it. I'm just gonna go for it and not take no for an answer. Because one thing about this business, it does pay daily. So one thing I like about it is if you put in the work, you get your gratification now. You get your reward now. You don't have to wait for it. Like me personally, when I lost all my excuses, that's when I found my results. So my message to you guys today, let's make some money together. Reach out to me if you feeling this video. Give me a like, a share, and let's make some money together, and I can show you how to get started. And like I always end my videos with these last two pictures. You don't have to be great to get started, but if you intend to be great, you do have to actually get started. You know, that's the only way it's going to happen for you. So with that being said, it's stupid simple. I just showed you proof. You can realistically make 500 to 1,500 plus a week with this opportunity. If you're willing to learn, I can show you how to earn. Like this video, share it, comment below, and I'll see you on the other side. Send me a message on Facebook or whatever, and let's talk.